We got a trust fund, baby. Investment banks. I'm coming in razor sharp and we putting our family tree of life investment banks back in razor sharps and Mason's Barber and Beauty. All my children will be taught of the Lord. All of my children get it your inheritance at birth. But you're supposed to put it in an annual endowment fund. At the age of 25, David's son Hezekiah, at the age of 25, is the first time you get to start managing, running the nation underneath the watchful eye of your parents. Is called a co-heir. Age of 25. When you graduate high school, you enlist directly in the royal military of heaven. Michael's angels. Revelation 12. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon and his angels. Up until the 12th grade, your life is your own. Up until the 12th grade, you're supposed to keep yourself in the Nazarite vow. Your life is your own as long as you keep yourself separated and dedicated to the Most High God. Your life is your own. You a royal heir, yo. Don't you know that your body is the temple of God, the indwelling of the Holy Spirit? All you're supposed to do up until the 12th grade is present yourself as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. And that's what my children have been taught to do. Then the moment that they graduate high school, they enlist in the service. First is basic training, but then when you get to 25, that's when we put bread on you. That's when we give you your first Torah duty. We give you your bread and we say, go to work, expand the territory. Every child is supposed to expand the territory. Every child is supposed to use their marriage and their children and their first fruit blessing and their birthright blessing to expand the kingdom. And so we have each child assigned to a different area where our people have been taken and enslaved at, where our people's covenant have been stolen. And we send our children as lifesavers into the belly of the beast. Go ahead, go over there, Xavier, and get our people back. 25, we give you access to your bread and we make you lifesavers. And then at 30, David took the throne. David and Bathsheba took the throne. Then for 20 years, they set the bar and the standard, and then they retire. And they pass the rock to their child, who when he becomes 30, who is a co-heir. So they, listen, man, a co-heir, you got to have two witnesses. The European model is not God's model. Our kingdom, we got heirs all over the world. Because God said, replenish the earth and subdue it. They don't got no money. They don't got no blessings. So they got one king and one queen. And that's why they kill their family members. That's why they all scared of us. Listen, all of our children are kings and queens. Every child that comes out of a womb of ours is an heir. All right? So, 2 days. We're going to teach y'all this birthright blessing. I'm going to take this and I'm going to break this up and I'm going to, listen, man, I'm really giving this to hip hop. In 1991, there was a book that came out, Behold the Pale Horse. I'm going to take you through. I'm going to show y'all that my mom is identical to the queens all throughout the word. And I'm going to show y'all that y'all are. And y'all looking at these movies, Black is King. Y'all looking at all of these movies. Beyonce made the movie that my mom would have made. The Lioness is Queen's Hoemcoming. Beyonce, when she did the soundtrack to The Lion King. The Lion King came out in 1994. And Nas dropped his album, Illmatic, in 1994. Beyonce and Nas were supposed to be married. The king and queen of hip hop. Just like me and my wife got married. When those two albums dropped, me and my wife went and got married. My mother would have made Lioness is King. that visual album that Beyonce made, I'm gonna take that visual album that Beyonce made, and then I'm gonna take Nas's King's Disease.